Hey y'all, welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host, Sheila. Now you know I always bring amazing guests to you, right? So today's special guest is a beautiful young woman who's all about textiles, fashion, art, all of that good stuff. And we're going to cook a dish too, y'all. We're going to make a salmon stir fry. Something light, something easy. You know, easy on the hips, easy on the waist, because y'all already know I'm on a mission to get rid of this 60 pounds, right? So this is a meal that is going to help me make sure that I stay on target, y'all. So stay tuned for today's episode.
Hey y'all, my name is Whitney Manney. I'm a fashion and textile designer based right here in Kansas City, Missouri. And I am here today in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. We're about to whip up some salmon stir fry. I'm so excited to chat with Miss Sheila and just try some new stuff.
Hey y'all, we're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with the lovely
Whitney Manney.
Awesome. Isn't she pretty, y'all? Look at her. Look at her outfit. She's so cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. Tall and lean. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. So Whitney is gonna help us step through this salmon stir fry today, and we're gonna talk about food, family, and of course fashion.
Yes.
Absolutely, y'all. So are y'all ready for this? Take a quick look at the ingredients for today's recipe. Okay, so now you see what the ingredients are. It's very simple. Whatever vegetables you have in your home, you can use. There's no rhyme or reason, you know.
Right.
I had some broccoli, some bell pepper, some carrots, and we're gonna make it work. Right. And Whitney, you're gonna make the sauce for us, okay?
All right.
And so I'm gonna bring the things a little closer to you that you're gonna use to make the sauce. And so we have, and I did put already a little bit of sesame oil in there.
Okay.
And so when you have a whisk, and so if you want to go ahead and pour the soy sauce in the bowl.
So all of it?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. Yeah, so that's about a cup of soy sauce, and then you've got about a half a cup of brown sugar. You know how teriyaki, that's all teriyaki is. Make it yourself. Okay. And then you're going to put that fresh ginger in there too. Yeah. And so she's going to get that sauce ready while I get everything else ready, y'all. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is put in the carrots. Just because, you know, we want to make sure that the carrots are cooked. Okay?
It already smells good.
Ooh, that ginger is amazing, isn't it? Love it. Oh, that's going to be so good on there. And we're going to go ahead and put in some onions, y'all. And that's about half of onion. I didn't use a whole lot, you know. And we started with a little bit of sesame oil. My bad, y'all. So sesame oil is something that you can find very easily in the grocery store. But in particular, if you go to your local Asian market, you're going to find some sesame oil, okay? Can't have an Asian dish without sesame oil. It makes all the difference in the world, I promise you. So we've got that going in there. I'll make sure I got the fire. I don't want it up too high, because the thing about cooking in a wok too, a wok is designed so that you cook things at a high heat real quick. And so, you know, you got to be kind of moving a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and put some spices in here. This is just a little bit of smoked paprika, a little salt, a little pepper. Okay. Not too much of anything. Okay. We're getting that going. We're going to go ahead and put, no, we're going to wait, because we don't want our salmon to be overcooked. Right. You know? So let's put the other vegetables in. We got just some, I took a half of a red bell pepper, green, and orange. Put that in there. Oh my goodness, it smells good, doesn't it? It does. And a little bit of chopped garlic, y'all. I used maybe 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. And, ooh. And when you move it around, you can really smell it.
Right.
Yes. And we're not going to let our vegetables get like overcooked either.
Right.
You know, we're just going to get them to a place that we want them, you know. A little bit of crunch, but definitely not mushy.
Not soft. Yeah.
No.
No soggy veggies.
No soggy veggies.
Right.
No. So, Whitney, can you tell the viewers, are you from Kansas City?
I am. I'm from Kansas City, born and raised.
Okay.
A little bit raised in Phoenix, Arizona when I was in high school.
Okay.
For like 3 years, but I came back home when it was time for college.
Okay.
Yep. Went to the Kansas City Art Institute, so I have my BFA in fibers, and I've been rocking ever since then.
Wow. So for me and the viewers who don't know what a BFA is,
yes.
Tell us, what is that?
So a BFA just stands for Bachelor of Fine Arts, and so I went to a really traditional fine arts college education. Yeah.
Okay.
So art school for 4 years is quite the experience.
Nice, nice. And so did you always know you wanted to do something in the arts?
Well, I was one of those kids, like, we always knew I would be some type of artist. We just didn't know what kind of art.
Okay.
So fashion was the thing, I think, for me. I could kind of define it for myself.
Yes.
You know, growing up, I didn't know any professional artists.
Yes.
And even, you know, once I got to school, it was kind of like, okay, this is a viable thing that can be real for me.
Yes.
And, you know, fashion growing up in the Midwest is like, it was going to do the layaway at JCPenney. So
yes.
It wasn't like,
yes.
It wasn't like we were exposed to a lot.
No.
But, you know, it was just one of those things where when I told my parents that's what I wanted to do, it's like, okay, do the research, let's figure it out and try our best.
Wow. Yeah. And look at you. Here you are. We're going to put a little bit of broccoli in there. You know, it's a stir fry.
It's a stir fry, yeah.
Yes. And I always say the more veggies, the better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It makes it more filling.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Because I just took one piece of salmon and cut it up into little chunks.
Okay.
And, you know, that's the great thing about a stir fry, too, that a little bit of protein goes a long way.
And you can change your protein pretty easily.
Yes, absolutely. I've even sometimes do it with tofu, you know, chicken, shrimp, you know.
I haven't dabbled in the tofu journey.
Okay.
I might try it.
Okay. Now, I'll tell you one of the things I do with tofu first is I crisp it on the outside first. So I put it in a cast iron skillet, let it brown up and crisp up. Wonderful that way.
Okay.
Oh my God. You guys, look at these vegetables. They look so pretty and colorful. So we'll just let those cook just for a little bit before we add the salmon. And then once that salmon gets done, then you'll pour your mixture.
Okay.
Yes. And then, you know, it's a quick meal too.
Right.
Yes.
Which is so important.
Yes.
Get off of work.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. So Whitney, can you tell us, you know, so what does like a day look like in your studio?
Yeah, some days can be super long.
Okay.
Some days I can be there literally before the sun rises.
Yes.
And I open that door and the sun is setting.
Yes.
Some days I work quicker than others, but pretty much, you know, sometimes my day starts before I even get to the studio. I'm doing a lot of the administrative tasks that comes with owning a business while I'm still at home. So that way, by the time I'm at studio, I can sit behind the sewing machine or I can be at the dye table, get paintings done, whatever I need to do.
How would someone reach out to you to get that started?
So pretty much I operate mainly through my website, mainly online. It's a one-woman show right now.
Okay.
So that's how I can do it. So WHITNEYMANNEY.com, and you can reach out there. Whatever's available at the time, whatever collections. And so like I said, we do made to order. And sometimes I take custom orders depending on, you know, what the schedule is looking like at that point. But yeah.
Yeah, high in demand. Fashion guru over here. And not just fashion, but textiles as well.
Yeah, I design all of my fabrics. So that's the thing that makes Whitney Manney, Whitney Manney. Yeah.
Nice. Y'all hear that? Okay, that is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. Now, tell us a little bit about the work you did with
Bel-Air.
With Bel-Air, yes.
Yeah, that you talk about an opportunity that just kind of like lands in your lap. People don't believe me, but like they literally just called me one day. That was it. It wasn't. I didn't know nothing about nothing.
Really?
They did some Googles and they called and I answered.
Wow.
So yeah.
Talk about being ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just being at a time and in a space where I was ready for it, and they went through my website, picked out what they wanted. It was ready. I did some tailoring to stuff that I could, and it was a very, very fast turnaround.
Yes.
It was. They called, and within a week and a half, I was in FedEx.
Wow.
And I had about, I think 5 pieces featured. It was a big old box.
Wow.
But the rest of the stuff is on the NBC Universal lot. They can have it.
Wow. What an amazing opportunity. So as you see, we've thrown the salmon in, and so now I just kind of scooted the vegetables over a little bit because they are just about perfect. We're gonna let that salmon cook, and yeah, look at that. So do you have like pictures of the 5 designs that you made?
When I tell you
that are in Bel-Air,
so fast, as fast as I could.
Wow.
So yes, a few things. So like I pretty much the character of Ashley and Lisa wore pieces. So Lisa wore a head wrap, Ashley wore a top, and their character portraits that was like the official promo. Ashley has earrings on, drip earrings on.
Nice.
Aunt Viv wore a scarf. I think I'm forgetting something, but
wow.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Look, y'all, I'm climbing up the food chain. I keep telling y'all that.
Yes.
And so the sauce that we made, that Whitney made up for us, has about a cup of soy sauce, about a half a cup of brown sugar, a little bit of sesame oil, and some fresh chopped ginger, y'all. And as soon as this salmon is cooked, we're going to pour that on there, and then we're going to let it kind of simmer.
So the garlic only needs to be chopped. It doesn't have to be like minced.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Not at all. You can mince it if you want to, but you won't actually get like little chunks of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll all melt in there. Not melt, but it'll intertwine in there, so you won't get, you know, big chunks of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
So when we come back, y'all, we're gonna taste this, and we're gonna talk a little more about food and fashion. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we are back, and this dish looks really good.
Looks good.
It does. Okay, Whitney, you try some first. Get you some.
Right.
And, you know, you can make some rice to go with it.
Right.
Even cauliflower rice, you know.
Oh, that's a good alternative.
Yes, and because you got all that good sauce that you made.
Right.
Yes. Something to sop that sauce up with. Yes. Thank you. Yes. You have to go ahead and taste and tell us what you think.
Get a little bit of everything on here.
What you think?
Well, when the shoulders move.
Yes, that's an indicator. Yes.
You know it's good.
Yes, yes. It's like, are we the only ones that do that when something's good?
I think so. I think so. Mm-hmm. It shows love.
Yes. We want you guys to try this recipe. The the recipe will be up for you to try it. Get back in the kitchen with your family, y'all. That's why we do this, to encourage and empower you to get back into the kitchen. Try recipes that you may not normally try, you know. Get kind of out of that comfort zone. You know, get your kids in there. Chop up the vegetables, the onions, the garlic. You know, make it a team thing. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay?
Right.
And the kitchen is one of those places that families bond, you know?
Right, yeah.
And you know, so it is get back in the kitchen. And after you get out of the kitchen, we want you to look up Miss Whitney.
Yes.
And see all of the amazing work that she's doing.
Yep.
And, you know, it's not every day. You know, I don't know about y'all. Maybe y'all, I'm sorry. I'm an ordinary person. So maybe y'all, you know, have this opportunity every day. But it is truly a blessing for me to be able to share this space with you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me in. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. And we've got pictures of your designs so they can see and be like, ooh, and ahhing. And if you haven't watched, you know, the new version of Bel-Air, I watched it. It was
it's good.
I absolutely loved it. It really, really is.
Yeah.
And check it out. Some of her designs are in there, y'all. That's a big deal, okay? It is our job to support others, right? Okay? And so, Whitney, is there anything that you would like the viewers to know? Is there anything special that you're working on, or?
Well, you know, at this point of the year, just getting ready for 2023. The calendar is already stacking up, and I'll finally have some big projects that I'll finally be able to say something about. So I'm looking forward to that and just planning and purposing at this point.
Yes. Planning and purposing, y'all. Yes.
But other than that, you know, find me online, WHITNEYMANNEY.com, at WHITNEYMANNEY on all platforms. And
I love it. Thank you. You guys, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not already subscribing. We're almost to where we can monetize our YouTube channel, y'all. So I need y'all to push me over to the other side. So
right. I understand.
Yes. Thank you all so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, y'all.